Coach, talk about not payback, but the get back after the double overtime loss to Anderson. Big win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we feel way more comfortable at home. That's why we love the Beck Center. We talked about all week this was a statement game for us, not necessarily about anybody else, but for us just getting back on track, trying to get back to the top of the league so we can come back and host the conference tournament. I mean, it's a really, really good team that just beat Franklin, the number 1 seed on Wednesday, shot the ball unbelievably well. I thought we had a very intentional effort to run people off the three-point line, which was a difference maker for us. We allowed them to run them into our 6-2 middles. They did a great job defending without fouling for most of the game.
Let's talk about, you guys went in the second quarter, 3 minutes and 44 seconds scoreless, and then came out with an 8-0 explosion, which I think changed the entire complexity of the game. Sierra, talk about that. Started off with that bank shot.
Yeah, sure did. Managed to get 2 of them in a game. Never done that before, so
Takes skill.
some would say. No, I just kept shooting. I mean, I'm leaving it all out there with what I've got left. So just kind of trying to keep pushing the rock, as our team's saying. So just pushing forward, whether we've got a little drought or not. We're just continuing to move forward on to the next play.
Riley double-double tonight, 20 points, 10 rebounds. This is always a spirited contest against Anderson. How did you come in to approach this game?
Yeah, like Hannah said, it's kind of a get-back game. We went into the week thinking about it like we got to set a statement, so this was a perfect chance for us. Kind of a different, Friday night game. We loved it. We love playing at home. I just look at it like last game I fouled out against them, so I went to taking that into account, not fouling. Still got 3, but we didn't foul out, so that's good. And no tech, so that's even better. But just kept shooting it, trying to get a rhythm back. Free throws weren't my friend, but that's okay. We still got the dub.
Makya, big game tonight, 17 points. You were big on the point, penetrating into the paint, getting the runouts. Kind of talk about how you were handling the pinch points at half court, and getting the basket.
I think transition is my favorite thing, my go-to. So just the fact that I was able to do that makes the game easier. And then we talked about in practice that we're going to be doubling. So just keeping that in mind and just finding my open teammates.
Coach, let's talk about the bench play tonight. You were guys plus 10, 24-14. How big was the bench in tonight's win?
I mean, when our 6 and 7 man are Makya and Chloe, there's nobody in our league that can stop us when we play to our potential. So we're super lucky that we have 2 people off the bench at any given moment, along with 5 other people that could play right behind them. So I think, like we talk about, our player development is the biggest piece in having people that we can bring off the bench. I mean, any given night we have 5 starters that can go for double digits. So I think it makes it really hard to guard when it can be anybody's night.
Let's talk about, we'll finish up talking about, you held them 2 of 17 from 3-point range. How big was that, and how big will that be going into the rest of the conference?
Yeah, it's huge. I think it's really a game-by-game thing. I think our zone allows us to really run people off the three-point line at a really high rate. Watching them play Franklin and go 50% from 3 with 12 made threes was a big eye test for us to make sure that wasn't happening. I think we need to clean up our inside presence a little bit more of keeping people outside the paint, but it's really hard to score when we score 12 threes and they score 2. So we know that 3 is more than 2, so we just try to keep people outside the 3-point line.